back with another one. I'm going to be sketching my portrait while I talk about rain. It's raining softly outside, and that's weird because it's November, but, and I also have rain audio on. I just thought I'd add to the ambiance even more. But I like rain, obviously, but it reminds me specifically of a show I've been watching, and I just finished a couple weeks ago, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Such a good show. I've been meaning to watch it ever since the beginning of summer, when I saw kind of like a video with kind of like the highlights, right? It was really atmospheric. I immediately knew that I would fall in love with the show, and I did. It exceeded all expectations. Usually when you watch a show, right, you like the premise, you fall in love with the idea, and then it disappoints you. This one though, especially because there are movies after the series finishes, right, that give alternative endings, even though I think they're all like one great big ending. But they and then there's like these, what they call the rebuild movies, which like keep going with the story in a different, like an alternative timeline. And they're like a completely separate entity. And then I think I've heard rumors that they're going to be coming out with more. And mind you, this series began in 1996, 97, maybe 98, I forget. But it's been around for a long time now. And so it's a masterclass in storytelling, and I just love it. I love it. But rain always reminds me of it now because they use rain in the show during very specific times that I think are supposed to symbolize, you know, moments or, I don't know. Nothing in the show happens by accident. You can tell that the writers are world class and they know exactly what they're doing. And the art style, guys, this anime is hand-drawn. The cells are handmade, and it's like towards the end of the show, the last few episodes get more and more like mixed media, and it just is a gorgeous piece of media. So good, so good. And it really inspires me. The way that, no spoilers, I'm not spoiling it, don't worry, but the way that the showrunners will even include some of the artists' sketches, some of the animators' sketches in the final product towards the end of the series. If you know, you know. And there's something about old school animation. Old school, this is like not old school, this was happening in the 90s, but bear with me. There's something about old school cell animation in anime that just makes it worth it. And I'm not like an avid anime fan. I've only watched a few animes. I could probably name them on my hand, right? Like maybe 5, 4, I don't know. But one anime studio that I really enjoy, does this count? Is Studio Ghibli, right? That counts. I think it does. Even though it's pretty, you know, it's a studio that's renowned in the West, but you know, I think that counts. I think it's anime. And but it has the hand rendered and hand drawn animation that just makes it so warm. Evangelion though takes that hand rendering and kind of flips it on its head, where a lot of these animations become even more lifelike and even more grotesque in an unnerving sort of way. And that I appreciate, right? It takes animation and pushes it to its very limit, and sound design and score. The music is incredible because it uses, how do I say this without spoiling anything? During especially wonderful times in the show, the music will turn, it'll incorporate even classical pieces, right? Great score. I keep listening to the score, but I don't know. I think my favorite episodes from that show are when nothing really happens. Like this show, again, I'm not going to try and ruin it for you guys, but this show is action-packed. It is like incredibly chaotic, and so much happens all at once. And it takes inspiration from a lot of spiritual writings, right? It's kind of an end of the world type of show, but where was I going with this? Oh yeah, it has these moments of reprieve where the characters get to rest and kind of rejuvenate and wait for their next mission, right? But in those moments, the ambiance can sometimes be like really quiet, and I don't know, it's they do a good job of capturing that, like, that atmosphere. And I think that's what I really like about good media, is when media knows when to take pauses between a storyline. But before I run out of time, I need to pause the camera and keep drawing so that I don't have, so I have at least something to show you guys at the end of this. Okay. Just doing finishing touches. It's not my best work, it's not my worst work. It's really quick. It's about a 10-minute sketch. And I'm trying to focus on line weights right now, because I think line weights are really important. Even though I'm not really a line weight artist, I'm not... You guys have seen some of my work. I mean, I'm not hyper-realistic at all, I'm really stylized, but line weight is important. And actually, I have this great book on Sargent that I'll show you guys soon. And he does a great job on line weight. And I don't know if this will even show up on camera because my room is so dark. And yes, I do have more lights, but I can't be bothered. And trust me, you don't want to see my whole room. It's like not worth seeing. Okay, this is her. Can you see that? Kinda. But in person, I promise it's a little better. Her hair kind of looks weird. Wait a minute. But like, I meant it to be weird, but like weird in a good way. It just looks weird. I'm running out of time. This sounds so dramatic. No one cares. Okay. Okay, final notes. Watch Evangelion if you haven't. Even though I know for a lot of us it's exam week, watch it as a reward after you get your exams done. Watch it over Thanksgiving break. Watch it during the holidays. So worth it if you haven't already seen it. I feel like a lot of us already have, though, because it's so good. And I can't wait to film the next video. I mean, honestly, this has become like a nightly tradition, and it's just so fun. It's like, who doesn't want to do this type of thing? I just get to draw and talk with you guys. So, yeah, it's almost the weekend. That's nice. See you guys.